The Jewish people had been wandering the desert and finally reached the border of the land of Israel. They are about to enter and they decide to send in 12 spies, one from each tribe, to go into the land and see what it's going to be like. One of these spies was Moshe's pupil called Hoshea. Now, Moshe was a little bit nervous about this mission and what might happen, so he decides to give Hoshea an extra boost. So he changes his name from Hoshea to Yehoshua, adding a letter of God's name to protect him. The question is, why is it that Moshe decided to give Hoshea an added boost, but not the other spies? What is it about Hoshea that meant that he needed it, but not them? The answer is, Hoshea's greatest strength is that he was a receiver. He was every teacher's dream pupil. He would sit there, ready to absorb information and knowledge. He listened to people when they had problems. He understood them. He put himself in their shoes and saw things from their perspective. He empathized. Moshe was concerned precisely because Hoshea was a receiver, that he might listen to the spies, understand their point of view, empathize with them, and ultimately agree with their bad report. Empathy is an amazing character trait. You can really understand people, be there for them, give to them. But as we can see from here, sometimes even empathy can be used for the bad. One of my friends was doing a teacher training course, so they went to a school to watch a teacher give his lesson. And at the end of the lesson, the instructor asked the training teachers what they thought of it. So they started saying all the amazing things about the class and the teacher and how wonderful he was, until the instructor said, no. I want to know what he did wrong. So the teacher starts saying, well, he did this tiny thing wrong and his shirt was untucked and his tie wasn't done up right. And my friend was sitting there thinking, I don't feel so comfortable with this, but, everyone else is saying it. I guess I should also listen and do the same. So she has a good eye for detail. She starts saying, he did this wrong and he did that wrong and this wasn't right. And the instructor said, yeah. That night, my friend was thinking about all the things that she had said and she felt terrible. How could I have said all these things just because the instructor told me to? So the next day, she quit. Even giving strength must be used appropriately. Be great. Be a giver. Receive carefully. Shabbat Shalom.